Hello everyone, thank you for joining me here on this, another episode of Vegan Police TV. This is a short one talking about a couple of vegan related Facebook groups that I'd just like to share and give a bit of a mention to. So here we go. Now, sure, we're all watching YouTube. There's pretty much everyone's on Facebook now. Pardon me. I know Swayze from Unnatural Vegan has promoted a couple of Facebook groups that she likes to claim are open-minded and pragmatic and whatever other keywords that she wants to attach to it, except I fully disagree with it. She did recommend the Vegan Skeptics. Well, that's not... Sorry, I think I chewed one of my hairs from before. That's not a group for skeptics. That's a group for people who worship at the altar of science. Now, proper skeptics groups will question everything rather than saying that, hey, yes, science is the way. Now, I did mention in a previous video that I got booted out of that for saying that the right to freedom of choice is more important than any forced medication. So they're not skeptical for that part. For me, any rights violation is a rights violation. I can't fully, support anything that does violate rights, regardless of how, inconsequential that you think that they are. So anyway, so that's why I don't recommend that group. She also recommended what was it? Friendly and Pragmatic Vegans and Vegetarians. Now, that is also another group that is definitely not friendly and pragmatic. They have an anti-vegan position that's what they promote. They are not in favour of promoting veganism as a social justice movement or something that is ethical or from that point. You mentioned veganism, saying that you view it as an ethical or social justice movement. No, you're being purist, you're being dogmatic, you're just being the vegan police. The organisation is run by Vincent somewhere or another. He was going by the handle or the brand of the Animalist. Now that's brings out a whole misnomer of things, because just like the Vegan Strategist, technically they're not. So I'll leave that waffle for another time as well. So the groups that I do recommend, obviously the group that I've started, Vegan Agenda. Now that was started a number of years ago, and that was the name of it because at that point in time I was going to go down the path of starting another organisation or association in Queensland to promote veganism, and it was just going to be called Vegan Agenda. So if it came time where someone turned around and said, hey, you've just got a vegan agenda, I'll say, yes, we do, because that's what the name of the organisation is. Since that time, for me, I'm not interested in organising groups of people or anything like that. I'm not interested in becoming, a leader or having people follow me. My reason for this, as I've said right from the start, is vegan education, is to educate other vegans on questioning things and to encourage them to speak for themselves. Now, I don't want meat eaters to watch this. I don't want anyone that's new to veganism to watch this, unless you're willing to push yourself, unless you're willing to view things rationally and think, oh, okay, yep, this is what it is. So going back to it, love my tangents. You'll notice go out somewhere, I fly off on different tangents. Someone gets me started on something, oh, boof, boof, before I know it, I've started off heading over there, I've gone over there, and then remember, so here I'm going back on another tangent. So Facebook groups, yes, Vegan Agenda, recommend that group. Another one that I cannot recommend enough is the group AR Zone. I'll include a link to that in the description on here as well. That is a very good group for those. They're very respectful of people's opinions, and you can go in as a complete novice and ask genuine questions about that, and you'll get your airtime. You'll be able, you get information. You will have people respond to explain things, to give you a better understanding of things. Now, sadly, that group was where the misnomered Vegan Strategist, Tobias Leinart, that's where he got his start. That was way back when he was using the WordPress blog of Vegan Sapiosexual, which was vegansapiosexual.wordpress.org? No, .com. I'll include a link to that, and if he's still got the redirection set up, it will redirect to his Vegan Strategist website. So that's the thing. That's how he started off. He rebranded himself as the Vegan Strategist. Personally, I think it's a misnomer because he doesn't promote veganism. He promotes anti-veganism and gives people excuses and reasons on how not to be vegan and why not to be vegan. So leave another rant for that one for another day as well, which I've done that before too. So fully recommend those groups. Join those groups. I think that's probably there was the World Peace Diet by Will Tuttle. That one tends to get a bit overboard with spam and people just promoting all sorts of rubbish on there, so I don't spend that much time in that group. Vegan Agenda, there's one, Queensland Vegans, that's just popped up that I've had for a while, but there's more focused on stuff in Queensland. Not fairly active on that one. Vegan Agenda, that is the one, that's one of the groups that I started. So check out that, or Animal Rights Zone. I do recommend them. Go in, ask questions. You'll have a lot of knowledgeable people that will respond to you, and this will be from, if you've got a question, they will be from a rights-based position, so you get a better understanding of the right-based concepts. Now, they're not following Francione's way of his abolitionist approach to do things, so it's more from, going back to the teachings of Tom Reagan and, pardon me, and things like that. So, yeah, I'll include links to all of them in the descriptions bit. So, yes, go around and check them out. I've got a couple of videos posted in there. Every time I wrote a blog post, I share it in there. It is very open. There's not much hostility in there unless you start pushing the same rhetoric over and over again. They are respectful of people's opinions. They do draw the line at racist, homophobic, and sexist, and all those sort of derogatory comments. So do be mindful of what you say in that. So anyway, this is a short one. As I said, what are we up to now? 7.5 minutes. So thumbs up, thumbs down, you know the deal. Please subscribe to the newsletter, which I will include a link in the description where you get an update, and I'll give you a little brief description of what comes out with regards to that. So anyway, thank you for watching. My name's Cameron Blewett, and this was another episode of Vegan Please TV. Bye for now.